feel this way forever. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. For real. Never meant to make your daughter cry.
What's going on, guys? This is your boy Easy RGH Mods here, and today I'm going to be talking about Team Executor versus the other leading brands. Now, if you guys don't know what Team Executor is, it's basically a company that sells mod chips, Nandexes, Core Runners, CR4s, and they're basically dead. So, the CR4XL was probably one of their last products, and it was probably really good in the beginning, but then something else came along, and it was called the X360 Ace chip. And that probably blew the crap out of the CR4XL. Now, again, the Ace V2 was around, but it wasn't as good. But once the Ace V3 just popped out of the ocean, Team Executor had no chance. Now, there's a website, X360, I think it's X360team.co, which is kind of now the Team Executor. It's kind of the competition between each other. And Team Executor has just fallen so behind, and it's just dying. And I think that them as a company is just gone. I mean, it all started first when they stopped selling the Core Runner Rev Cs, and they started getting clones. And those clones are awful, to be honest. I mean, they're complete junk. But the only reason why there are clones is because Team Executor isn't selling them anymore. And it's kind of sad to see them go, but I just don't see them ever reviving back. I mean, their prices are just so belligerent that it just makes me cry to see a CR4XL being sold for $30 and then having to buy the QSB. I mean, I just think that Team Executors overprice themselves to the point where they are total trash. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Nandex is good, but that's about $60. And they failed with the Shaywinner Programmer V2 having to do all these flipping of the switches. I mean, the Matrix had just blown it out. About $12 it is. I mean, it doesn't have the plug-in ports, it doesn't have that stuff, but it's so cheap and it's so easy to use. But they don't overprice their products, and I just think that Team Executor is dying. I mean, I can't say it enough, but I think they are. And these other products, such as the Ace V3, which is probably the most common product that is being used right now, is being sold for $8, while the CR4 is being sold for $30 on some website that is selling it by countries, Canada and Australia. There aren't really a USA seller. There aren't any resellers from the US, and I think that that's why Team Executor is dying. So, and then there are also other products such as Squirt, which can give you insta-boots. I mean, Team Executor, you have not been innovating. I think that you have been innovating in a very costly way that you guys don't see the point in actually giving good prices anymore. I think it's just for the matter of profit. So, I think what Team Executor needs to start doing is to start fresh and new and start innovating smaller chips and better prices. A Core Runner Rev C that's being sold for $30 on the mod chip, when it can be sold as a clone for just $8 or just $2 on AliExpress or Albania.com, I think it is. So there are things also like lowering their prices and pushing out newer products. The CR4XL took about 6 to 8 months just to pop out, when the X360 Ace V3 only took a couple of months. I mean, these teams are innovating, they're finding passion. I think that the forums on the X360 aren't as good as you would find it on the Team Executor. I mean, sure, Team Executor has the worst staff. People yell at you if you don't follow their template. But, I mean, X360 kind of has the same problem. You know, everybody's grumpy if you don't say the correct information. You say a flaw and they say, oh, that's a flaw, you screwed up, let me yell at you and give you a rant about it. I mean, I would find more support on 7 Sins with nice admins than I would on Team Executor, the X360 forums. So this is just kind of my little audio rant about how Team Executor is just fallen and down in the dumps. So thank you for listening.